Hello, Gerard Byrne from Volunteering North Queensland. Our session today is Introduction to Submission Writing. Many people ask me what makes a good submission. There are several key things that when you're writing a submission you need to focus on. Firstly, you really need to have a clear purpose. What I find is often people writing submissions aren't clear about what they're hoping to achieve. Now that may seem obvious, but in reality it isn't. How do you get a clear purpose? You need to think through what the outcomes are that you want to achieve. You need to talk to people about what they think would make a good project that you can then frame a submission around. When you then go to a funding body to look for funding, you can then talk to the funding body about the sorts of things that they're looking for from submissions. So it's very important to be able to marry up what your submission is about with a very clear purpose that you can demonstrate to a funding body that you're worth funding. Some of the other things that you need to think about, which I mentioned a moment ago, is outcomes. Most people think that what they do is important, and it is, but you've got to be able to convey that to a funder and show that your outcomes match what they're seeking. So you need to get in touch with the funding body before you submit your submission and talk through with them what they want from your efforts. Then you can put pen to paper. What I like to do is use a whiteboard and toss around a few ideas on a whiteboard, get a couple of people together and come up with 3 or 4 clear outcomes that you believe you can deliver on. So for example, if you're a sporting body, you can say that your purpose is to have a youth program for the year. How would you achieve this? The outcomes would be to run so many events for the year, to have so many competitions that you can measure, that you target a particular age group, and that you show from assessments, either by evaluations or by performance of individuals, how successful the program was. So you end up with 3 or 4 clear outcomes for that program that you can demonstrate to a funder that it was worth funding. What are the other key ingredients to a submission? I said you've got to have a clear purpose. With the purpose, what you need to do is have a clear idea of the sorts of things that you are able to demonstrate to a funder. So you need to be able to not only have a document that demonstrates that, but also statistics and background. So with those few key points in mind, I wish you well in your submission writing endeavours. Clear purpose, a good title and some clear outcomes.